So to create our drawing today, I'm gonna be using this base that I can provide you. I'm gonna be putting it to layout version design because I think it's the one that suits me better. And so as you can see, this tech drawing base has two different layers, one with open legs, which you can use when you're drawing like pants or leggings, and the other one just a regular base, which is the one that I use the most for pretty much every project that I have. I'm gonna create a new layer so that I can have everything organized in just one page. So then I take my pen tool, which is a shortcut for P. I just click the screen where I want to start it, then click and hold to create a curve, whilst I press also shift in that case because I wanted to have a 90 degrees angle. So as you saw before, if you click and hold and move your cursor, you're gonna have a curve. And then when I want to cut my design, I just click Ctrl and click the screen again, and that's gonna cut my drawing with the pen tool. So now I'm gonna be taking the black arrow because I want to make a copy of my previous drawing. So I press Alt, click, hold, and move it to the side. And now I'm gonna be reflecting this so I can have like one full piece of panties. I'm gonna put them right close to each other because then with the white arrow I can select those two dots and merge them into one. Once I merge all the open spots, I'm gonna have a fully closed piece, which I can already change the color or put a pattern, a design, I don't know, it's completely up to you. Now I'm gonna do the back part. Again, I just press Alt, click, hold, and move it to the side so I have a completely equal copy. I'm gonna do it again so that I have another copy of it, which I'm gonna change to make it my back part. I usually for the back parts like to leave it straight on top so it gives me the idea of deepness because it's going to be completely different from the front part. And then I'm erasing some dots so that I can have this full coverage look because this is the back design that I wanted for these pair of panties. So, but you can draw literally the back that you want. So I'm gonna be playing with layers. I'm sending it to back and coloring it in gray because usually for tech drawings, when you have something in gray, it means it's behind the main piece. So in that case, it's my back part. But in this specific part, I want to leave my front part more detailed, so that's why I'm putting the back one in gray. I'm making a copy, taking out the color, and now I'm gonna use the scissors tool to separate my dots. It's not gonna be a full complete form anymore because I'm separating these spots so that I can put some details to this tech drawing. Then I just select the pieces that I just cut and delete them. I did a mess cutting them first. Now I'm figuring it out. And so with the black arrow, I can place them in the correct position, and I'm going to be using something that I can also share with you, which is a zigzag brush. Of course, if you don't want to show the stitches in the tech drawing, that's fine. If you want to do something much more simple, it's okay. But it's always nice when let's say you're giving your pieces to a seamstress and she has to know precisely which kind of stitches she has to make. And so if you have everything in your tech drawing, it helps so much when you give it to someone to keep the process going. So I can put, I don't know, zigzag stitch or cover stitch. It depends on what you really want for your piece, your final piece. So I could just do that and spread it until getting to the edges as I did before, but then I decided to show you that you can just copy the left side, for example, reflect it, and you're gonna have the exact piece that you need for the right side. Then you just place it in the correct position, and then I'm just gonna add some detail here because usually you have the lining part of the panties here, and I just wanted to add it. I'm gonna be doing the same for the back, adding these zigzag stitches because again, this is the style I thought for this specific panties, but you're gonna have to draw your reality. I mean, you're gonna have to draw according to which kind of piece you decided to have. So this time I did it differently. I put zigzag stitch in the whole drawing, and so then I'm cutting the edges that the left pieces that I don't need to use, just to show that you can do same thing in different ways. Or if you want to select all the spots, all the dots that you want to cut, you can click, select shift, and then click everything you need. So then you have all of them selected and you can cut all of the same time. So I'm just positioning everything in place, and then with the the white arrow, you can put them in their correct position. Just click, press, and move. So every detail you put in the back, you also have to reflect it in your front piece, because we're looking for a half detailed medium quality piece at least. And so I'm going to be copying the layers that I want to put in my final piece. And to move them to the back, I can press Ctrl and the sign that I don't know in English, but I'm gonna be writing it in the screen for you guys. So I have my piece complete, and now I can choose the color that I want to use to show it to people. I can put a pattern, I can put a solid color. It's completely up to you and to what makes sense with your designs or with your brand colors. And then this one I decided I'm gonna go with light pink. Then I'm gonna be naming these panties, because usually I use one tech drawing base to do everything I need, but you obviously can use one for each of your designs. Then I like to group everything. You can do it by pressing Ctrl G, or you can just select everything and do it with the right click.